Man, is it cold out here today? And it's kind of fitting, right? Because I'm going back and revisiting, 3 years ago, um, the whole process that kind of kicked off to let me know that in the end I would have lung cancer. And so we've covered the stage of how I first found out I was something was wrong with me, right? And so I've been to the hospital, been there for 3 days. I've been released, um, been a little antsy getting ready for my appointments to go visit the lung specialist, right? Because they've told me I've got blood clots, all over my chest, a spot on my lung. I've done all the internet doctor searches and everything, so I know that lung cancer is a possibility, along with a few other things. So, your mind's already out of whack because you really don't know what's going on. And this is your first trip or was my first trip to the doctor. And so he's a lung specialist, right? So you can imagine I'm nervous. I'm going in, I'm trying to, stay positive about the whole situation, trying to think about different things to kind of keep your mind, off of, your worst case scenario. So the reason I highlighted, that it's cold today and it's fitting is because, one of the things about getting treatment when you fall ill is that the doctor or the medical person who works with you, works on you, does your diagnosis, they can alter your whole outlook, your whole your whole mindset. Everybody doesn't have a good bedside manner. Every doctor doesn't know how to talk to you, and then you're already scared, right? You don't know what's going on. You're just praying that everything's going to be okay, but you know that there's a lot of different options into what could be wrong with you. So let me just tell you about this dude. So I go in and I notice that this lung doctor, he's a specialist, and I go in and I'm sitting around and waiting on him to come to the room. So you're like, man, this is, you tick 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 tick. You just your nerves are bad. It's kind of fried. So you kind of trying to stay positive. So I'm looking around this doctor's office. He's got Pittsburgh Penguin this, Pittsburgh Pirates this, Pittsburgh Steeler this. So he's definitely a Pittsburgh guy, right? And so I'm saying to myself, okay, just break the ice when he come in. Just talk about, just throw something out there, kind of, alleviate your stress, right? So I, as he comes in the room, I said, hey, I noticed you got 6 championships too, or you have 6 championships. And so I was referencing, the Pittsburgh Steelers, right? I mean, he's got black and gold, everything. This is diehard Pittsburgh guy. And the way he's kind of scowled at me and just, who you talking about? He gave me the look, and I'm just like, nah, you got the 6 rings, Pittsburgh Penguin, Pittsburgh Pirates. I see you're a Pittsburgh guy. And so the dude was like, oh, he just kind of, so I just kind of shook it off. I'm like, okay, well, maybe he having a bad day, right? And so I'm asking questions, and he's reading the MRI, and dude's just rude. He was like, well, you go do this and this and this, and then you come back, and then we'll see what's going on from there. And that was it. You see me blinking? That's kind of what happened that day. I was like, what? Dude didn't say nothing, didn't tell me nothing, just told me to go to the front desk, and that was pretty much it. He was like, they'll tell you where you need to go from there. Didn't answer no questions, really didn't have time. He said, is that it? I was like, well, I got a couple. This is all we got for now. Okay. So here I am, not knowing what's going on, still not knowing what's going on after talking to a doctor, a lung specialist. And, it just kind of went on like that, the next couple of times I talked to him. And so I'm going to jump the story a little bit. It was so bad to the point where the last time I talked to the doctor, I was like, okay, you know what? You know, you know that the doctor can help you, right? He's supposed to be able to help you. The doctor's going to be knowledgeable on the subject of whatever's going on with you, right? But by this time, I was like, damn it, man. Like, next time I talk to this dude and he talked to me crazy, I'm going to let him have it. Matter of fact, I'm going to let him have it as soon as I talk to him. And the next time I talked to him was the day he told me I had lung cancer. Now, I'm sharing this story with you because you have to be prepared. And not all doctors are like that, right? Not all doctors are like that. Everybody's not going to go through their whole scenario, but you have to know that when you are going through treatments, when you are going through diagnoses, when you are trying to find out what's wrong with you, there are some doctors out there who have bedside manners that are not good. There are some doctors out there who not gonna listen to you, not gonna take the time to hear what your symptoms are, what might be wrong with you, what you feeling. And some of them don't even care, right? And it could be a variety of reasons. So I'm not gonna hang any reasons on this guy. I'm just gonna say he was bad. And so I just want to prep you in case you run into one of those doctors. Two things. One, they do exist. These bad doctors with these bedside manners that are horrible, rude, just you name it, anything on the negative side, that's them. You know, they just there to collect their check and pass you on, or, you know, they really don't care. I'm telling you. It's not every doctor, but what you have to do is be prepared to find you another doctor or get an opinion from another doctor or just look for referrals. Don't feel like you have to stay with a doctor that's disrespecting you, being rude, has a bedside manner that is horrible. You know, get on the line. I mean, especially nowadays, right? You can start calling your friends. You can ask for referrals. You can get online. You can get on the BJC, the SSM. They have things where they'll give you a list of doctors. I'm just saying you don't have to take that because you already going through enough trying to figure out what's wrong with you, and then you got to figure out what's wrong with the doctor that's supposed to be figuring out what's wrong with you to get you healthy again, and that's mildly retarded. So that's all I got for you today, man. You know, that was just the next step that I wanted to share with you in the process. Hopefully it'll help you or somebody else that has went through it. Again, this is what the videos are all about. It's just kind of telling you my story, and if you go through anything similar or see something similar, or you can share it and help somebody out, that's what I'm doing. So y'all have a good one. It's cold out here, and I'm going in because it's chilly. Have a good day now.